It's a good day to have a great day every day. Okay, so you may not take, please take your seat. I can see that your classroom is so clean. Now who's the cleaners for today? Oh, group 1. Alright, so group 1, please stand up. And class, let's give a good job clap for the group 1, okay? JOOD, good job. Good job. Faster, JOOD, good job. Good job. Faster, JOOD, good job. Good job. Okay, so good job group 1. So I hope the other team or the other groups would do the same thing too. Okay. Alright, so let us check your attendance now. Please say hooray if your name is called. Alright, Roy. Hooray. Okay, very good. So wow, no one is absent. Perfect. Let's give a round of applause to each and every one of us. Okay. Alright, so before we start class, we are going to, or before we start, anyone here who are going to, let's have first a review, okay? So, anyone can tell me what we tackled yesterday? Okay, so Ria, yes, exactly. We talked about verb. And what is verb? Yes, Zaira, exactly. Verb is an action word. And what? Who can give an example of verb? Orly, exactly. Dance, sing, eat. Very good. Jump, yes. Okay. So much for that. Very good class. So you were able to know what is verb and the examples of verbs. Okay, now before we start with our lesson, I want you to count 1 to 5 to form 5 groups. Okay, so group 1, please stand up and go to the side. Group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. Okay, now what you're going to do, class? Who among you here familiar with 4 picks 1 word? Yeah, so I guess all of you know how to play the 4 picks 1 word. So this time, class, we are going to play a game, or our activity for today is related to 4 picks 1 word, but with a twist. So what we're going to do, our activity for today is entitled Spin and Guess with White Clues. Okay? So our activity for today is entitled Spin and Guess Me by Clues. Okay, so each group will have 1 representative. Okay? So each group will choose 1 representative. Okay, who's the representative for group 1, group 2, and group 3, group 4, and group 5? Now, each of the representative will spin the wheel here. Okay? So you are going to spin the wheel. As what you can see in the wheel, there are corresponding numbers of how many letters will your group receive. Okay? So if, for example, the group 1 will spin the wheel and will point out to 5 letters, so the group 1 will receive 5 letters. Okay? And in this picture, okay, so if you receive the paper, do not open the paper yet until I say so. Okay? Wait for my signal, or let's just wait for the other groups to spin the wheel and get the papers. Okay? Is it clear? Yes, crystal clear. Okay. Now after the group will receive the paper, you can open now. And then after opening the paper, you can see there 4 pictures in the middle and random letters at the lowest part, at the lower part of the paper. And in these random letters, you are going to pick a letter here. Okay? So you are going to pick a letter here that is represented with these pictures, or you should put your answer here in these boxes. It has a corresponding numbers of how many letters will you pick here and then put it here. Understood? Yes. Okay, so very good class. Alright, so I will give you 1 minute to finish the task, and then after 1 minute, after 1 minute class, I will choose a representative from your group, or I will choose a student from your group, and then they will explain in front how did you come up with the correct answer, or with the answer, okay? Okay, great. Okay, now let's start. Now group 1, I want you to spin the wheel. Okay, John, please. Alright, John, please spin the wheel. Oh, okay. Alright, so group 1 will receive 5 letters. Okay, so 5 letters So here is your 5 letters. Group 1 again, do not open the paper yet until I say so. If I caught any group who will open the paper without my signal, so you will be deducted half of the points. Okay? Alright, so receive it group 1. Group 2, please spin the wheel. Okay, you received 8 letters. For the group 3, 7. And for the group 5, 9 letters. Okay, here are the papers. Group 1, group 2, group 4, and group 5. Okay. Okay, so time starts now. In 3, okay, let's open the paper together. In 3, 2, 1, go! You'll be given 1 minute, okay? 30 seconds left. Or 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the group 2 received. The group 2 is the first group who posed the paper. Now I want John to explain how did you come up with the answer of this. Okay? Alright, so let's give a round of applause to John, class. Okay, very good, John. And for group 5 is the second, so you will receive 40 points. So for the first group, they will receive 50. For the second group, 40. For the third, 30. And for the last group, 20 and yes, 20 points. Okay, alright. So, class, what did you observe with our activity spin and guess me by clues? There are clues? Okay, where are the clues? Anyone, where are the clues? Okay, Roy. Yes, the clues are in the pictures. Okay, very good. What else? Where are the clues? Yes, the clues are in here, in the random letters. And what else? Exactly, Mira. The clues are in the wheel. So the clues are in the wheel because it corresponds the number of letters wherein the picture represented. Okay, so exactly. All of them have, the pictures are surrounded with the clues. Okay. Alright, so, what do you do? Alright, so class, what do you do when you read a word that you don't understand in the passage, in the stories, novels? What do you do? Do you just simply ignore it, or do you just simply find a dictionary to know the meaning? Okay, do not answer me in chorus. Okay, just raise your hand if you who says ignore. Okay, raise your hand. Okay, so Orly, why did you say that you will just ignore it? Because you will just ignore it. Oh, right. So class, Orly said he will ignore it because it is a waste of time. Okay. Now, who among you here said? Please raise your hand. Who among you here said? Find a dictionary. Anyone? Oh, okay. All right. So half of the class said ignore it because according to Orly, it is just a waste of time. And half of the class said you are going to find a dictionary to know the meaning of the word. Okay. Okay. So what if the dictionary is not allowed? For example, when you take an entrance exam to universities, to college, taking a lot of exams. Okay, and the teacher will not allow you to use a dictionary. What will you do? Okay, so the least thing that we can do is to know the meaning according to, to know the meaning to its context. Okay, so anybody here who has a boyfriend or girlfriend? Oh, really? So we have a lovebirds here. Okay, who's the lovebirds? Oh, John and Lisa. Okay, so how long have you been together? 2 years. Wow, that's quite too long. 2 years. All right. Lisa, please stand up. All right. So Lisa, for being 2 years together, have you experienced getting jealous of someone or the other girls because you've sensed that they're flirting or she's flirting with your boyfriend, with John? Oh, really? Many times. Okay, what did you do? Oh, okay. So you've opened your boyfriend's Facebook account and then what did you do next? Oh, okay. So so you're a stalker. So you stalk that girl, and then you go to the conversations, and then what happened? Oh, they have a conversation, and then what you found out, Lisa? Oh, okay. So it was just only John's cousin. So you know by looking at the Facebook account of John, by going to the messages, by finding clues. Alright. So thank you so much, Lisa. You may now take your seat. Okay, so plus you hear the experience, the interesting experience of Lisa. Okay. Okay, so you hear the interesting experience of Lisa. So I know that every one of us have this, not exactly the same, it's kind of the same experience of with Lisa, with our crushes, with our friends, with our families, and especially when we take entrance exams, when we take quizzes, so we are finding some clues. Alright, now what do you call Lisa there? Okay, so Cherry, can you please give me a chalk, please? Oh, thank you so much, Cherry. Alright, thank you so much for the chalk, Cherry. Okay, so what do you call Lisa? Stalker? Oh, so Lisa is a stalker, okay? Alright, it starts with letter D. Yes, exactly. Lisa is just like a detective. Alright, so Lisa is just like a detective. Why? Because Lisa is trying to find out some clues. Lisa is trying to find the answers for her jealousness, okay? So same thing in our lives, class, okay? We are trying to find the answers for our doubts, for us to stop overthinking, and for us to help feel at ease, okay? Yeah, so we are just like, same things in our lives, we are just like a detective trying to figure out the answers by looking at the, yes, exactly, by looking at the clues. Okay. Alright, so we are going to find, by looking at the clues. Okay, so anybody here who has an idea on what would be our topic? Okay, Roy. Okay. So, no, it's not. It's not all about blues clues. Okay, so I want you to look at this. Okay, I want you to look at these pictures and tell me and guess what would be our topic for today. Okay, I want you to look at these clues here. Okay, so anyone who can give me what would be our topic for today? Okay, who will try? Okay, Ria. Okay, you want some clues? Okay, let's have the first letter, C. It has two words, starts with letter C. Okay, anyone? Exactly, very good, Mira. We are going to talk about context clues. Okay, very good, Mira. So, we are going to talk about context clues for today. But first, let us be guided by our objectives, okay? So, we have here objectives of the class. Okay. Alright, we have here the objectives of our class. Please wait a second. Okay. Okay, so this is the objectives of our class. Okay, everybody, please read the objectives. Okay. Okay, everyone, please read the objectives. Yes, okay. Very good, everyone. Okay, so yes, what we are going to do is you will be able to demonstrate understanding of context clues. So at the end of this lesson, you will be able to know what are context clues and how important it is. Okay? And for the next objectives, recognize types of context clues. So you are going to identify what are the common types of context clues. Okay? Alright, and then for the last, okay. Alright, for the last objectives, please read. Yes, hints, or shall we say additional information that often provides and helps us understand, or helps the readers understand the meaning of a particular word or phrase. Okay? Alright, so these clues can be found in the same sentence, paragraph, or passage as the vocabulary words, or elsewhere in the passage. So, be on the lookout whenever a new term presents itself. Thus, context clues are hints that a reader can use to discover the meaning of unfamiliar words. Okay? Yes, any question? Oh, okay. What is that, Roy? Discover. Yes, I said discover. Yes. Why we are going to what we are going to discover, class? We are going to, or when we read, we have to look for the clues to understand the meaning of the words that we don't know, the meaning of those words that we are not familiar with. Okay? Alright, so when we read, sometimes we cannot deny the fact that we can we come upon unfamiliar words that we don't know, and we have trouble sounding it out. Okay? So sometimes we stop reading and find a dictionary. Okay? We stop reading and find a dictionary, but this can take away our comprehension skills or understanding. Okay, so class, I know what you think. You know what is the meaning of clues, but you don't know the meaning of context. Okay, so anybody has an idea what is a context? Context. Yes, it is in the sentence, paragraph. Okay, so yes, very good. Context. When we say context, it is the setting of a word. Okay, so it is a setting of a word. Yes, you're probably right. It is the sentence, the words in the sentence, in the paragraph, or etc. Yes, exactly. Those are the meaning of context. Okay. Alright, so context from the word con. Con is a prefix. So con, this is a con, this is a prefix, means with. Okay, con from the word, context from the word con, it means with. And text means, yes, exactly, text means written words. Again, con from the context from the prefix con, with, and text means written words. So it is to say with written words, the setting of a word. Okay, I want you to please look at this picture. Alright, so in this picture we have here in this picture we have here a house. Okay, what house is this? This is a little house, okay? A house, yes, okay, everyone. Okay, look, this is a house. There's a bone in the picture. Now, what is missing in this picture? Exactly, very good, class. The missing is a dog. Now, that is similar to the context, okay? So, the missing here is a dog, and that is similar to the context. Context clues, rather. Okay. Okay. So, how will we know? Yeah. Okay, text answer. Okay, so as a reader, you are looking, okay. So as a reader, you are looking for the unfamiliar words, or you are looking for the meaning of the unfamiliar words and sentence, and you can look. Okay, so as a reader, you are looking for clues within the written words that help you understand the meaning of unfamiliar words or phrase or phrases. Okay, so questions. Okay, Mira. Okay, how will we know? Okay, how will we know where to find the clues? How will we know where to find it? Okay, great question, Mira. Okay, a word context. Okay, remember, a word context includes the, what does it include? Includes the words and the sentence. Okay, so the word context includes the words and the sentences around the passage or around it. So this is where you can find clues of the meanings of a word that you do not know. Okay, I have here for example sentence. Okay, I have here an example. Okay, everybody please read. Katie is okay, everybody please read. Katie is aggravated when her little sister kept messing up her room. Kept messing up her room. Okay, everybody please read. Yes, okay. Okay, everybody please read. Okay, yes, exactly, Kate. Okay, Katie is, yes, aggravated when her little sister kept messing up her room. Okay, so the unfamiliar words here is aggravated. Okay, how to find the clues again? Yes, you can find the clues in the context, in the words, in the sentence, exactly. Okay, so let us understand. Katie is a name of a person, okay? Katie is something. Okay, it is something because we don't know yet this word, okay? We don't know what is aggravated. Now let's continue reading. When her little sister kept messing up her room. When her little sister kept messing up her room. So where are the clues here? Exactly, the clues are messing up her room. Okay, very good. So therefore, if, for example, class, if all of you, I guess all of you have brothers or sisters. So if, for example, your sisters or your brothers are kept messing up your room, what would be your reaction? Mad? Frustrated? Exactly. Very good, Roy. It is angry. Okay, so therefore the answer is angry. So let's read together again. Katie is angry when her little sister kept messing up her room. Okay, so that's how you can find the clues on the context, and that's how you can find the meaning of the unfamiliar words. Okay. Any questions? Any clarifications? Additional information, suggestions, none so far? Alright, so that's for the types of, that's for the meaning of context clues. Now this time, let's proceed with our types. Okay, let's proceed with the types of context clues. Okay, so let's proceed with the types of context clues. Okay, wait a moment, class. Okay, alright. Now, types of context clues. Okay, so everybody please read. Yes, definition, synonym, antonym, and example. Okay, alright, so definition, please read the meaning of the definition. Yes, the meaning of the vocabulary word is in the sentence itself. It means to say that the unfamiliar word define the context itself define the unfamiliar word. So that's the definition. Okay, let's have for example. Okay, please read. Yes, sedentary. Yes, okay, so unfamiliar words here is sedentary. Now what is sedentary? Okay, you don't know? Okay, let's continue to read. Sedentary individuals, people have who are not very active, have diminished health. So what are the clues here? Exactly. People who are not very active have diminished health. So it means to say that the unfamiliar definition. People who are, so this is the clues. Okay? People who are not very active have diminished health. Okay, so any questions with this type of clues? None? Alright, let's proceed with the synonym. Okay, everybody please read the meaning of. Okay, so wait a minute. Everybody please read the meaning of context clues. Okay, please read the meaning of synonyms rather. Okay. Okay, so yes, exactly. The sentence uses a similar word to help know the meaning of the words. Okay. Alright, so wait a minute. Let me get some sketch aid. Okay. Yes. Okay, so yes, exactly. So synonyms means the sentence uses similar word to help know the meaning of the word. Okay. From the word itself, it means synonyms, it means similar, okay? So the unfamiliar words uses the similar word to help know the meaning of the words. Okay, let's just for example, okay, everybody please read. Yes, okay, the food was bland. In fact, everyone called tasteless. Okay, what is bland? Okay, so the unfamiliar words here is bland. Okay? Okay, now where is the clues? Tasteless. Okay. Bland is similar to the food that is tasteless. So therefore, this word means tasteless. Okay, let's proceed with another types of context clues. Okay, everyone, please read the meaning of this type. Okay, everyone, please read the meaning of the antonym. Yes, okay, it is an opposite definition to uncover its meaning. Okay, exactly from the word antonym, it means opposite, okay? So, the word or the unfamiliar words uses the opposite definition to uncover the meaning of the word. Okay, please read the example, okay? Yes. It was duplicity that caused me to break up with you. Had you been honest, I wouldn't feel. Okay, it means to say it was duplicity. Okay, from the word duplicity. Okay, what is the clues here? So it was duplicity that caused me to break up with you. Had you been honest, I wouldn't feel. Okay, so the antonyms or the author used the antonym types of context clues. So duplicity, the antonyms for this is honest and to break up. So this is the clues. Okay, and for the last, okay, at the back, okay, you can stand up so you can read the meaning of the word of the types of the context clues. Okay, you can read. Okay. Class, please read. Okay, from those at the back, you can stand up so you can read the sentences. Okay, so yes, another type or the last type of the context clues is example. Now, what is example? It means it uses examples to help the reader infer the meaning of the vocabulary words. Okay, from the word example. So the unfamiliar words or the sentence uses the examples, so you can come up with the answers of the unfamiliar words. Okay, let's read the example. Celestial bodies, including the sun, moon, stars, have fascinated man centuries. Okay, now what is celestial? Yes, exactly. So the author uses the type of example. So the sun, the moon, the stars. So those are the celestial bodies. Okay, so that's it for the meaning of the context clues and for the types of context clues. Now, anybody, do you have any questions? Any clarifications? None? Okay. Any additional information? None so far? Okay. Alright, so since you don't have any, everything is clear? Really? Okay, exactly. Crystal clear. Okay, so now class, I want you to count. Let's have our activity. So I want you to count 1 to 5. Okay, starting 1 to 4 rather, starting from the right to left. Okay. Now while you're counting, I will remove this one. Okay. Okay. All right. So are you done? Not yet. Okay, not yet done. Okay, not yet. Okay, so group 1, please stay on this side. Group 2 to this side. Group 3, group 4, and group 3 and group 4 on that side. Okay, so what are you going to do, class? We are going to have our activity. Okay, so our activity for today is entitled Look Closer and You Will Find. Okay, our activity for today is entitled Look Closer and You Will Find. Okay, look closer and you will find. To have the activity entitled Look Closer and You Will Find. Okay, so wait, let me erase the board first. Okay, alright, so again, our activity is entitled Look Closer and You Will Find. Okay, so I want you to count, okay, so with the group 1 this side, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, so what you're going to do, the same thing as what we did on our activity class, on our previous activity. Okay, so again, choose one representative from the group to spin the wheel. Okay, after that, in the wheel, it is not a wheel of fortune letters, but it is a wheel of the stories. Because you can see here, in this okay. So in this wheel, you can see here a corresponding stories. Okay, so what are the stories that we have here? Romeo and Juliet, The Gift of Magi, The Velveteen Rabbit, and The Lost Colony. Okay, so if the group 1 will again point out the arrow to summary of Romeo and Juliet, so the group 1 will receive the copy of the Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so now if, for example, if the group 1 already received the paper, so you can close the paper, do not open it yet until I say so. Okay. Okay, so for the we are guided by the following criteria of our activity. Okay, so correctness of answers 15 points, presentation 10 points, and okay, and for the teamwork 5 points. So again, correctness of answers. How if you've got because in the passage class or in the story, there are 15 unfamiliar words. Now, if you got a perfect score, then you got 15 points in your group. And for the presentation, we are guided by the criteria presentation. How you perform, or I will choose one representative to perform here on how did you come up with your answer. Okay? Okay. So, you should write it down in the Manila paper. Okay, so we have here, okay, here is the Manila paper. Okay, yes, okay, I will be giving you one Manila paper and pentel pen for each group. Okay, so for group 1, this is your Manila paper. Okay, group 2 and group 4. Okay, so what you're going to write in the Manila paper again? Yes, exactly. You are going to write the unfamiliar words and the meaning of the unfamiliar words in the passage and then explain. I will choose one representative from the group to explain how did you come up with the answer. Okay? So again, for the presentation, if you're know how to, or if your representative knows how to present well the topic or the unfamiliar words, and then how did you come up, then you will receive 10 points for that. And for the teamwork, so I will look for each group on how you deal with your team, okay? Any questions with the criteria? Any questions with the instructions? None? Okay, none so far. Alright, so group 1, I want you to please spin the wheel. Okay? Okay, group 1, spin the wheel. Okay, so you are going to have the lost colony. Okay, this is for your lost colony. Okay? And then, group 2, spin the wheel. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. The Summer of Romeo and Juliet. Group 3, spin the wheel. Yes, Gift of Magi. Okay? Group 4. Exactly. Okay, you are going to have the Velveteen Rabbit. Okay? So I will give you 1 minute again to complete the task. And again, the first group who can post their manila paper here, they will receive additional 2 points. Okay, so additional two points for the group who can present the output in the board. Okay. All right. So okay. So 1 minute starts now. Okay, 30 seconds left. Okay, group 1, do you have any problem? Okay, group 2, do you have any problem? Okay, group 3. Okay, group 4, any problem? Okay, none? Okay, so only 5 seconds left. Now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so group 1, I will choose John. Alright, so John, please go in front and present your answer. Okay? Okay, so let's give a round of applause for John. Okay, group 2. Okay, group 2, I will choose Lisa. Alright, Lisa, how did you come up with the answer? Okay, let's give a round of applause for Lisa. Okay, group 3, I will choose Joy. Okay, Joy, please go in front and explain. Okay, a round of applause for Joy. And Roy for the group 4. Okay, a round of applause for everyone. Okay, so for the group 1, they have 15 points for the correct answer of the unfamiliar words. Group 2 got the perfect score as well. So total of 15 for group 1, 15, 15, and 15. And for the presentation, now John a while ago is really confident in delivering his presentation. So he points out how did they come up with the correct answer. He pointed the clues and explained us everything, which is very good. So because of that, I will give you 8 points, John. And for the group 2, yes, you explained it well, but you are not really confident. You seems too shy. You're shy, Lisa. Okay. So because of that, I will give you 7 points for the presentation. Okay. All right, and that's it for the presentation. Now for the teamwork, I can see that everyone did their best to cooperate. Okay, so I will give you 5 points for all the group, from group 1 to group 4. Okay, let's give a round of applause for to each and every one of us. Okay, so what have you observed with the activity? Is it easy, hard, easy or difficult? Kinda easy? Yes, it's so easy because you already know what are context clues. Okay, let's have an analysis, okay? So what are context clues? What is context clues? Anyone? Okay, Ria, what is context clues? Exactly, context clues are hints that you can found in understanding the meaning of the text or the meaning of the words. Exactly, very good, Ria. And how were you able to identify? The meaning of the words? Okay, how were you able to identify the meaning of the words? Yes, Zaira. Yes, by looking at the context, by looking at the sentences and the paragraph. Okay, very good, Zaira. And what are the different types of context clues? Okay, yes, Orly. Okay, yes, exactly. Synonyms, antonyms, examples, and definitions. Okay, let's give a good job clap for all of us because we already know you already know. You already know what are context clues and what are the different types. Okay, let's give a good job, class. Okay, so now what are? Okay, and what are the types of context clues? Yes, Zaira, exactly. Soon. Okay. So what are the types of context clues? Yes, Orly. Yes, synonyms, antonyms, definitions, and examples. Very good. Okay, so you now take your seat. Orly. Okay. So, anyone, how can you say that the clues are in the context? Anyone? How can you say that the clues are in the context? Yes, Paul. The clues are in the context if... Okay, exactly. Very good, Paul. The clues are in the context if you will know what are the types. If it is similar, then that's the types. That's the synonym types. If it is antonyms, then the author used the opposite words. Okay, very good. Okay, so last, are context clues. Alright, so last question. Are context clues important in reading comprehension and in our lives? Anyone? Okay, John. Exactly, John. Very good. Context clues are important in reading comprehension because we are not going to use dictionary anymore. We are just going to look for the clues in the context. Okay? And in our lives, it is important because we will be able to know, to know the meaning of, could it be our decisions in life or anything, or in every aspect of our life. We need to find a clues. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so now class, let's apply what you've already learned. Okay. Now again, with the same group from what we, with the same group lately from the activity, look closer and you will find. Okay, so go with your group, and then we are going to have our last. Okay, it is entitled. Okay, so our last activity is entitled. Okay, wait a minute. Alright, so for our last activity, it is entitled Act It Out Detective. Again, for our last activity, it is entitled Act It Out Detective. So, you are just like a detective Conan who's trying to find out some clues. Okay? Okay, so Act It Out Detective. And you will be guided... so you will be guided by the following criteria here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so you will be guided with the following criteria, class. Okay, but first, let us talk about the mechanics of the game. Okay, so what you're going to do, class, is with just the same group. Okay, from the last group again. From the last activity rather. Okay, with just the same group and the same passage. Okay, so you already performed those passages: Romeo and Juliet, the Velveteen Rabbit, the Lost Colony, the Gift and the Gift of Magic. Now with the same passage, class. So that's why our activity for today is entitled Act It Out Detective, because you are going to, you are going to have a role play about the passage that you already received lately. Okay, so since you already know the unfamiliar words in that passage and you already answer it correctly, you are going to present a concept map. Okay, so any concept map will do. You're going to put the unfamiliar words, and then you are going to put the meaning of the words, and then I will choose one representative again to explain how did you come up, or why did you use that kind of concept map. Okay, are we clear? Yes. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes I will give you five minutes to prepare for the role play. And then after 5 minutes, so the maximum of 3 minutes for the role play here, for your role play here, okay? Okay, so that's it. So 5 seconds left. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, group 1, please present. Okay, very good, group 1. And then I will choose Ria to present the concept map here. Okay, very good, Ria. So let's give a round of applause for group 1. Okay, group 4. Yes, I will choose Roy. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's give a round of applause for the group 4. Okay, so good job, everyone. Now, do you have okay, so good job, everyone. Now this time, let's check your understanding. Okay, so I want you to get 1/2 sheet of paper. Okay, so again, please get one half sheet of paper, and let's answer this activity. Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes to answer these activities. Okay. Okay. Now for the first part or the test 1, read each sentence and look for the underlined words. Then identify the types of context clues. Okay. Okay. So that's for 1 to 5, and for the next quiz, for the test 2, 1 word has been underlined in each sentence. So decide which meaning is correct by reading the sentence, okay? So choose 1 word or phrase on the box, okay? So you can you can answer it directly, okay? So from number your papers from 1 to 10, 1 to 5 for the test 1 and 1 to 5 for the test 2 or for the quiz 2. Okay? Alright, so okay. So any questions or any questions or any clarifications? None? Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to answer. Okay, 5 seconds left. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so let's have a stand up and then let's do the counterclockwise. Let's check the paper. Okay, very good class. Okay, number 1. Let's read the underlined words and identify what types of context clues is this. Okay, so number 1. Yes, what's the answer? Yes, Zaira. Yes, fallacious, misleading, plain, wrong. Exactly. Very good, Zaira. The answer is, or the types of context clues is, yes, definition. Okay, very good. Okay, for number 5, Paul. Yes, very good. It is the example. Okay, the types of the context clues that the author used is example. Okay, very good, everyone. Okay, so let's proceed with the test 2. His mother gets very anxious if he stays outside after dark. Okay, who will try to answer? Okay, Althea. Yes, very good, Althea. The answer is nervous. Why do you say so that the answer is nervous? Very good, because his mother gets very nervous if the clues are stays outside after dark. Okay, very good. So, return the papers to the honors. Okay, so good job. Good job, class. So let's give a good job clap for each and every one of us. Okay? Okay, stand up and let's have a good job clap. Okay. J-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job. Good job. Faster. J-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job. Good job. Faster. J-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job. Good job. Okay, so good job, class. Okay. Before that, do you have any questions or any clarifications? None? Okay. So, please submit the papers in front and I will record your scores. Okay. Now, class, for your assignment, I have... for your assignment, you are going to, or in a one whole sheet of paper, write a short narrative about your most unforgettable experience. Okay, again for your assignment class, in one whole sheet of paper, write a short narrative about your most unforgettable experience in life. Okay, so you will use at least 10 unfamiliar words and identify what types of context clues you use in having or in finding the meaning of the text. Okay? Clear? Are we clear? Yes, crystal clear. Okay, so class, did we meet our objectives for today? Yes. Okay, did we demonstrate understanding of context clues? Do you already know what is context clues? Yes. Okay, so yes, we meet our objective, demonstrate understanding of context clues. Okay, so did we recognize or did we identify the types of context clues? Yes, exactly. Very good. So we also meet our objectives to recognize the types of context clues. And lastly, did you use context clues to extract word meaning? Yes, very good. In all of your activities. Okay, so class, that's it for... Okay, so again, don't forget to use context clues because context clues is very important, not just in today's lesson, but in every aspect of our lives. When you take entrance exams, for your when you are entering a universities, and in all quizzes, exams. Okay. Alright, so thank you so much for listening and for participating in today's lesson, class. Again, have a good day, and alright, everybody please stand up. Alright, thank you so much and have a good day, everyone. Okay, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed and you've learned for today's lesson. Alright, thank you so much, class. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.